Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. Former Hunter Biden best friend and business partner Devon Archer on Capitol Hill yesterday in closed-door testimony before the House Oversight Committee. Joining us now for more is Tennessee Congressman and member of the Oversight Committee, Tim Burchett. Congressman, good morning. Great to see you again.
Great, Rob. Thanks for having me on. I'm still wondering why y'all don't ever have me in studio.
Next time you are in the New York area, we would love to have you in studio. Maybe a multi-segment Tim Burchett broadcast. That could be fun, something like that.
It'd be rude if you didn't.
Yeah. Well, you are invited. Open invitation, sir. So Devon Archer testifies yesterday that Hunter Biden would randomly call his father during meetings, at least 20 times, in fact, and put his dad on speakerphone with business execs from Romania, Russia, China, Ukraine. What do you think, based on what we learned yesterday, why would he do that?
Well, I guess the left is trying to spin this as some sort of illusion of, of contact with the vice president. But in reality, it's just a muscle flexing. It's showing what you're buying. Obviously, they weren't purchasing Hunter Biden's business expertise or his legal mind, since apparently I think he told the judge that he was still an attorney, and I believe he's been kicked out of the bar in some states for not paying his fees. But I think it's just an illusion of access that they're trying to spin. But in reality, it is access. You pick up the phone and call the vice president of the United States, dadgummit. I can see that have a very chilling effect on anything that was negative towards Hunter or the company that he allegedly was representing.
And that's it. That's all they needed to do, right? I mean, imagine having that ability to call the vice president, get him on speakerphone, and just kind of wink, wink, we got your back. My dad's on the phone here. He basically understands what we're trying to do. Yet Democrats, your colleague Dan Goldman, still trying to defend Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And
Sure.
Yesterday, he looked uncomfortable for the first time. And I say that he's a former prosecutor. He was part of January 6th. He is a prosecutor. He's a congressman now. But he knows how evidence works. Take a look at what he had to say yesterday.
He never said that he has never spoken to anyone. He said that he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's business dealings. If he says hello to someone that he sees his son with, is he supposed to say, hi, son? Oh, no, I'm not going to say hello to the other people at the table or the other people on the phone. It's kind of a preposterous premise to think that a father should not say hello to people that the son is at dinner with, and that is literally all the evidence is.
What'd you make of that explanation?
Well, Dan's a very good attorney, and he's splitting a very, very thin hair that's getting thinner as we go. Obviously, he is he's trying to portray it as actually nothing went on. But when you make over 20 phone calls, dadgummit, that's just ridiculous. And to think that the vice president would always pick up the phone because that it had to be planned, because obviously he's doing something. He's cutting a ribbon on something, or he's out expounding on President Obama's agenda somewhere at those times, or it was planned that he would be there and be ready to pick up the phone in case there was a problem. Yeah. So I think it was the latter. I think the attorney's trying to over-explain it, and he's obviously not doing a very good job of it.
And one of the problems, if you guys move forward with impeachment, sir, one of the problems is, and we saw you on CNN late last week, and it's fascinating because, boy, they will defend Joe and Hunter no matter what. No matter what. And that's the problem. Yeah. Half the country thinks that there is no connection, zero connection between Hunter Biden and his dad. How do you break through that?
I don't buy that at all, Rob. I think they just hate Trump so much, and that they have to admit that they voted for this guy, and it's just it's a clown show. Like I've said, Barnum and Bailey Circus, and called and said, hey, we want our clowns back. Well, you've got them all down there in Washington. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. The millions upon millions of dollars I mean, there's no proof that they even paid any taxes on that. You and I sell $600 worth of stuff on eBay, and we get a letter from the IRS.
Right,
so,
quickly.
You know, it's a double standard. It's the Bidens and it's the rest of us. And the Democrats are going to have to run from that.
At a time, but I got to ask you, impeachment, yes or no? Which way you think it's going to go?
I think yes. I don't think there's any question that it's going to go that way. You know, you're going to hang it on him. Everybody says, impeach this guy, Birch. It doesn't kick him out of office. He just has that moniker over him for the rest of his life, the impeached Joe Biden, like they try to do with Trump. And Trump's numbers go up. Biden, I don't think can. I don't think he's got those legs at all.
All right, Congressman, great having you back on. We appreciate it. Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett there. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.